here to further share with us her new skin story. Let's give your loudest applause to welcome on stage $5 million circle, 2-year Team Elite Platinum, 12 years Team Elite, Amy.
Where would you like me to stand? Here, the right side or left side? Right side. I'm democratic. Okay. I'm very proud, honored, and happy to be part of Nu Skin family. And we are all one family. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Ivy, for such a wonderful sharing. I'm very humbled to be your partner. I'm standing here to show you the past, the present, and the future of Amy. And if you see this is sensible and possible in me because of this platform, how about you? Would you like to walk the same path together with me? Yes. Okay? All right. So, why did I say good morning? Because the morning represents hope. You can be very successful or not successful, not happy in the past. But after today, after this moment, it can represent sunrise in your life. How about that? Yes. My intention is to show you, to share with you, because we are family. And I have got so much from Ivy and Francis and the wonderful Nu Skin staff. Thank you very much for hosting this event for all of us and give us an opportunity to learn and give back. So, let me start. I'm a honky, as you can tell. And you know honky? Actually, I don't mind to be called honky rather than Hong Konger. So complicated, so inefficient. I love efficiency. Okay, so honky is much faster, quicker, efficient, result-oriented. Correct. Well, I'm a bit unique. So, I grew up in a humble background, whereby a generation of, a family of 3 generations living in a HDB in the size of 30 square meter, 300 square feet. Hong Kong HDB is not as nice as the Singapore HDB. I would say it's 1/10 in the quality. But you know, I mean, space in Hong Kong has always been a scarcity commodity. I had nothing to complain because that experience really empowered me and emboldened me. And my grandfather called me a lucky star since birth. And I think he was right. Because I was born with 2 best assets. 1, poverty. 2, lack of health. I had asthma from the age of 2. And then I always witnessed my parents arguing over petty cash. So I knew how important these 2 assets are, or lack of assets are. So I told my mom to wait for me to grow up. Well, that's what she said, I forgot about that. So that I could take her out, or take them out of poverty. The asthma part was a little bit tricky. But anyway, I also knew that medicine, drug, is not to be trusted. I have had steroid since the age of 2. So that's why when I started taking Nu Skin or using Nu Skin product, at that time there was no pharmacists. I started using Nu Skin product, and guess what? My skin was worse than before taking the products. My whole face got flared up, lots of lava-like swollen red thing. But how come I continued? Because I didn't enter through the product angle. I entered through the angle of Plan B, exit strategy, hope and freedom, the opportunity aspect. And I'm a very coachable person. So I do whatever my mentor, Janet Yao, $10 million circle member, told me. She was sort of like, not that sure, but anyway, she blurted out these two words, maybe adjustment reaction. Okay, I took that. So, adjustment reaction. And you know how long it lasted? Only 6 to 9 months. Okay. But then, someone who has this kind of bad adjustment reaction turned out to be a global champion of age lock. Wow. Isn't that interesting? And to be honest, I didn't know much about the product. I didn't focus at that. I just focused at the holistic aspect, the science. It's got to be good. And I followed. And I kept going. And one day, all of a sudden, everything got cleared up. So, back to this HDB in Hong Kong, 30 square meter for 6 people, 3 generations. My desk was my bed. Very convenient, right? 12 And I remember going to hospital once a month for 5 days. So I learned to be very fast to catch up in my studies. Because unlike other people who have 4 weeks to study, I only had 3 weeks to study. But knowing that, I had to go to Hong Kong University in order to have a good life. Because only by going to Hong Kong University, then I could be landed good jobs. So I told myself, I better learn how to be efficient in my study as well as effective. So I walk fast, I talk fast, I hopefully learn fast too. So that was all very good because it's all blessings in disguise. That's why I said I'm truly a lucky star. And at that time, when my grandfather said that I am a lucky star, maybe somewhere subconsciously, he knew that there would be a star incentive trip, a star rank, a ruby rank, somewhere along my business life. So, that all said, and we have lots of wonderful leaders telling you all the details. How about this? I show you the result. The result in me, the result in my family, as well as the result in other friends and partners of us. To show you how real it is. Alright? Take a look. So before new skin, well, I managed to go to Hong Kong U. And then I managed to marry very young, and I managed to land myself probably one of the best career that is very enviable. So suddenly, it's like Cinderella. So from someone who lived in a pumpkin, and all of a sudden would go to Hobushon and MCM because of the job nature called bubble economy in Japan. So on weekend, as an investment banker, I had nothing to do except going skiing in Hokkaido and having dinner at MCM and thinking of how to have fun. And this is my 2 kids, my angels, my teachers. My elder son was born in New York City. My younger son was born in Aiku Hospital in Tokyo, the hospital where the royalties and the Ibu have kids. All this was paid for by my boss because obviously, apparently they think that I was important. Well, having an account like GIC, of course I was quite important. But I found myself the account, no one